that you get this disease from one or two of your parents. Because it is inherited, the disease starts in its infancy, and we can detect the disease as early as 2 to 3 months of age in a baby. Sometimes when the disease is mild, in various forms of thalassemia, the disease may go undetected till the child is actually 3 to 4 years or more of age. Now what thalassemia means is there is a defect in the gene which codes for the proper formation of the protein in the hemoglobin, which is the main constituent of blood. Hemoglobin has two parts. One is the iron part, which is the heme. Now what happens in this disease is there is an ineffective erythropoiesis, which means that proper blood formation is not there and the life of the blood is small. So we need to give blood transfusions regularly at regular intervals to these children to maintain life. If you do not give transfusions to these children, they develop all the manifestations of thalassemia that we generally see. Because we pick up most of these children early, all these defects may not be seen, which is a good sign. But if the child has been left undiagnosed for a long time, most of these problems will be seen in the child. First and the foremost is anemia, severe anemia, which is manifested in the child as pallor, which means that there is a weakening of the whole system. The child becomes weak, there is a failure to thrive, the growth is affected, the child is dull and is not active. This is generally the first symptoms that the parents notice, and then we come to know that there is a deficiency in blood, and then we investigate and find out whether there is thalassemia or not. There is a specific test called HPLC which will tell us for sure whether the child is thalassemic or not, apart from the routine blood chemistries and the size of the RBC, the hemoglobin inside the RBC, and all those routine checks that we do. Once we know that the child is thalassemic, then we determine whether it is a major or a minor. Minor children generally do not need transfusions, but they are anemic throughout their life, but it is sustainable without transfusion. Major will need transfusion, and most of the thalassemics that we refer to in this society and the talk that you are going to hear from now is going to be dealing with these children regular blood, which is in all scientific principles safe for them, which means that it is safe from all infections and other problems that we see with blood transfusions. So a safe blood transfusion service is the first most important service that we have to provide to these children. Second thing is that these children develop a lot of developmental and growth problems as they proceed in life. So they need to have a very good pediatric check on regular basis, a very good immunization program, which also covers for diseases that come with the blood because they are going on getting transfused. And the most important thing is hepatitis B, hepatitis appropriate time. Apart from immunization and this regular check that they have dental problems which are more common in thalassemics than the other children. That has to be seen. Now when we give again and again more and more transfusions to these children, generally after the 20 or 25th transfusion, these children develop a accumulation of iron. As I have told you, iron and protein, these two things are needed for hemoglobin. Here the defect is only in the protein. So the iron goes on getting accumulated as you give blood, which is in the form of ferritin. So when the ferritin goes up, it damages many organs in the body. So we need to remove this ferritin at regular intervals by either IV injections, or we have tablets also which are given on it. Blood of course comes free as a cost, but there is a cost to a transfusion service, which means that collection is costs you money. The check on the donor and the compatibility and all those things also cost you money. So we need support for these children. And the support for these children has to be on a continuous basis. The transfusions that we give to these children are lifelong unless you do only one form of curative therapy that is available, which is bone. So we appeal to the community to come forward